Hi, welcome to this video, which is all about Forex risk management tips. Now, in terms of the tip I'm going to give you in this video, it's to go and read the 3 books that I'm going to review. Now, in terms of the books, they're going to cost you less than $50, yet they will help you put in place a robust money management strategy to help you minimize your losses and, of course, maximize your profits, and also give you the right psychological approach to follow your trading plan or trading strategy with discipline. Now, in terms of the 3 books, they cover slightly different areas of money management, but they all complement each other. Now, in terms of the books, I wish I'd have read them when I first started trading. They would have saved me a lot of money. So it's a small investment, under $50 for 3 great books. So let's go and review them. All right, my first book is What I Learned Losing $1 Million by Jim Poole, Brendan Moynihan. Terms book on Amazon. It gets 4.5-star ratings from buyers. Personally, I'd give it a 5-star rating. It's highly rated by many big names in finance. For example, Jack Schwager, Market Wizards fame, gives it a really glowing recommendation. He also writes the foreword to the book, and so do many hedge fund traders recommend it. And one of my favorite traders and authors of all time, Nassim Taleb. So why is it so good? I think the book is really well done. It's written in 2 parts. The first part is an autobiography, really, of Jim Poole and his rise in the financial markets, and then him losing I think it was $1.5 million actually that he lost. So he lost everything. And anyone who's lost big money in the markets will associate with the story, okay, of being caught in big losses. You know things aren't going to end well, but you still carry on, okay. And when he talks about the stress levels coming in, and you get inevitably bad luck when you're losing, etc. I really liked the story. It's a bit like a book version of Rogue Trader, if you've seen the film about Nick Leeson. Now, in terms of the second part of the book, it's Jim Poole, after losing everything, deciding to come back and make money and take money management really seriously. And it covers everything to do with the psychology of losses. Okay, why we let them get out of control, how to prevent losses. Also goes into the psychology of the crowd, and then putting in a framework that will help keep you disciplined in your trading. So I think it's a fantastic book for beginners. It's required reading, in my view, or anyone who's not making money in the markets. Makes money then loses it, makes money then loses it. A really, really good book. So that is my first book. Now I'm going to move on to my second book. Right, on my second book, which is The Art of Execution by Leo Freeman Shaw. Now, in terms of this book, it's probably not that widely known in terms of the trading community or the retail trading community. It's very highly rated amongst professional traders. And I saw one hedge fund manager, and I can't remember his name now, but quite famous or famous. He said, when they take on traders, they give them 3 books as required reading, one being The Intelligent Investor, the second being Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, and the third being The Art of Execution. Very highly rated book in the professional community. When I read the book, I really did think it was just fantastic. It's only about 120 pages long, but it's like full of great ideas. Now, in terms of this book, the title, obviously, The Art of Execution, is the way you execute your trades that will determine whether you're a winner or a loser in terms of both entries and stop losses. Okay. In terms of the book itself, it's quite encouraging for retail investors as well. I mean, you can see here what he actually did. He was kind of umbrella hedge fund. He gave investment houses 25 million to 150 million each to invest. I think it was about 28 of them or 40 of them. And he said, just invest in your best ideas to make money. And then he analysed all the results, okay? And what you find when you read the book is that many professional investment houses have money management that you'd think a retail trader would have. I mean, just terrible. Um, so he looks at the losers, he looks at the winners, and then he comes up with how to execute your trades correctly to make money. I got some fantastic ideas from the book. I just loved it. So really good. Now, in terms of the two books we looked at, the first book obviously gives you a kind of framework where you can build rules and have the right psychological approach to trading. This book, gives you ideas in the way you should execute your trades. Also, a lot of the tips of general money management in it as well. And the last book I'm going to go through gives you, what is it? The mathematical side of risk and probability. But it's not something you need a degree in mathematics to understand. Okay, it's pretty simple stuff. So we'll go to the third and final book, which is called My Trading Bible. It's by Mark Ritchie. Now, this book isn't really very well known at all. Okay, it is one of the greatest traders of all time, though. Ritchie and his brother, featured in Market Wizards, amassed a huge amount of money. They got one of the best track records ever in the history of finance. Now, in terms of that's quite a good quote here. The best book that will never get an award. Well, it will never get an award, I don't think. Just never got enough exposure. I don't think you'll ever get into the mainstream community. It is a good book. My only criticism of it is Ritchie has a horrible writing style. He should have got a copywriter, but that's a small point. The actual info in the book is really good. Now, there is other info in the book. It's not all to do with risk management. But what he does do is he goes through risk, probability, exposure, optimal risk exposure in terms of strategies, different strategies. And he developed a mathematical formula, which I think you buy as an MT4 plugin, which is called the Ritchie rule, which will determine the optimum trade size for your strategy. Really good book. Why is it called My Trading Bible? He is devoutly Christian, and he writes the book from a Christian perspective. Really good book. So you got 3 books there. If you read them all, you will be able to develop a robust money management strategy and follow it with discipline. So 3 really great books. Like I said, they won't cost you much at all. You get them all for under $50 on Amazon, and that's a great investment in my view. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a good day.